Welcome to the Camarillo Center for Spiritual Living Center at home. We are celebrating spring today. It's March 22nd, and my name is Jennifer Russell. This is Michael Gale, and we're going to start with the opening song. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. Come into your heart. Breathe and feel that beautiful divinity that is right there within your heart. Oh, great masterful presence, which I am. I love and adore you. Thank you. And now let's just open our hands up to each other, even though we're not in the same room. May you be blessed. May you be filled with light. May you be filled with love. I love you, and I'm grateful that you're here now with me. So we're going to sing another song together. There's one life, that life is God. That life is perfect, that life is my life now. And you got to promise me if we start laughing, we're just going to keep going, all right? So if we start laughing, just laugh with us. This is such a great song to sing whenever you're feeling a little bit of fear, you're forgetting that there is only one life, that this world is an illusion. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. There is one life, that life is God. That life is perfect, that life is my life now. There is one life, that life is God. That life is perfect, that life is my life now. The rhythm of life flows through me in peace and love and harmony. When I forget who I am, I sing the song again and again. There is one life, that life is God. That life is perfect, that life is my life now. There is one life, that life is God. That life is perfect, that life is my life now. The light of heaven shines through me, illuminating all beauty. When the smoke and ashes fall, I look to this light and I hear its call. There is one life, that life is life is my life now. The presence of love embraces me and holds my heart so tenderly. When self-doubt turns into fear, I stop, listen, and I hear there is one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. There is one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. There is one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. That life is my life. To speak my word, knowing that you are receiving this and being lifted up as I invoke the mighty presence of God in each and every one of us, for this is who we are. And I wanted to start this morning by breathing in God's pure source oxygen, keeping that wonderful nurturing going within our lungs. So just follow along. This beautiful process came from Patricia Cota-Robles. And we're going to do it 3 times together. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of all humanity. As one voice, one breath, one heartbeat, and one energy vibration and consciousness of pure divine love, I consciously breathe the most intensified frequencies of God's pure source oxygen from the very core of creation. So join me in this rhythmic holy breath. We're going to begin by exhaling. So exhale. As I in-breathe, I affirm within my heart, I am in-breathing God's pure source oxygen. As I hold the breath in, I affirm within my heart, I am assimilating God's pure source oxygen. As I exhale, I affirm within my heart, I am expanding God's pure source oxygen. And as I hold the breath out, I affirm within my heart, I am projecting God's pure source oxygen everywhere. As I in-breathe, I affirm within my heart, I am in-breathing God's pure source oxygen. As I hold the breath in, I affirm within my heart, I am assimilating God's pure source oxygen. As I exhale, I affirm within my heart, I am expanding God's pure source oxygen. As I hold the breath out, I affirm within my heart, I am projecting God's pure source oxygen everywhere. As I in-breathe, I affirm within my heart, I am in-breathing God's pure source oxygen. As I hold the breath in, I affirm within my heart, I am assimilating God's pure source oxygen. As I exhale, I affirm within my heart, I am expanding God's pure source oxygen. And as I hold the breath out, I affirm within my heart, I am projecting God's pure source oxygen everywhere. Oh, and how grateful I am for this breath of God that is my breath, that is everybody's breath. And as I stand in the truth today, I speak this word remembering that I am. I am one with all the creative power of the universe. I am one with the infinite intelligence. I am one with the omnipresence, the unconditional love that is the divine. And I stand in this truth remembering this is who we all are. We have been created in the image and likeness of the Most High. And so may we today step more into who we are than we ever have before. May we remember that our word, our thoughts, and our feelings have co-creative power. And so I absolutely stand in that place of commanding, and I command that all fear be transmuted into love, that all anxiety of the future be transmuted into pure peace, that all is well, that any place that feels bored or stagnated within us is brought to life and resuscitated and renewed and that creative power. And that this time of stillness for all of us will be used well. I am grateful to call in the angelic hosts to accompany us this beautiful journey into spring as we dance with the elements, as we dance with nature. To absolutely realize we are on the same playing field. This is a world of magical wonder. And I'm so grateful to bless us in this time of spring. And I claim our divine inheritance, and as I claim it for myself, I claim it for each and every one of us. I am here, we are here, as vital, vibrant, radiant health. I command that in every cell, every atom and electron of our entire being. Know that we are here to experience the flow of abundance no matter what is going on in the economy, no matter what is going on with the stock market. There is only one. There is only one source, fully supplying us every time, all the time, 100% of the time. We are cared for. I am so grateful for this. And may we remember this always. I stand in the truth that love rules. Love rules that relationship we have with ourselves and with the divinity within us and within all of our relationships. I command love rules. Radical lovers we are as we step forward in kindness, in forgiveness, releasing all judgment and criticism. And I bless this time. I bless this time, calling this time extraordinarily good. Extraordinarily good. I am so grateful for it. And I'm so grateful that we can enjoy it together, even though we might not be seeing each other in the same room, that we are together as one beautiful circle of life, one family of light. And I give thanks for this. I give thanks for this prayer, knowing that now as I release it with faith, it has become law. I place it right into the law of Mother, Father, God that does the work. It is done. It is good. And so it is. And so I allow it to be. Amen.
Hi everyone, I am so glad to be here. Danielle and I are here from our office across the street from the center, and isn't it wonderful that we can all come together here in our Sunday service, going, right through the internet into your own home. And so we're going to do honoring the paths of faith. My name is Susan Elizabeth Espinosa, and I'm a prayer practitioner in training at the Centers for Spiritual Living. Here at the Camarillo Center for Spiritual Living, we are actively co-creating a world that evolves through the power of service, prayer, and play, a world that works for everyone. We celebrate all paths that lead to the recognition of the divine. We honor shamanism as a path of the inward journey and soul travel. We honor Hinduism as a path of recognizing the divine in each person. We honor Judaism as a path of law. We honor Taoism as a path of recognizing the perfect order and balance of the universe. We honor Buddhism as a path of compassion and peace. We honor Christianity as a path of love and forgiveness. We honor Islam as a path of constant prayer. We honor Baha'i as a path recognizing the oneness of all religion. We honor New Thought as a path of healing and the power of the mind. And we honor you and what
Okay, let's do our affirmation for the day. Are you ready? We now consciously recognize and accept nurturing as strength. Let's do that again together. We now consciously recognize and accept nurturing as strength.
I am worthy of my own love. I am worthy of my own love. I am worthy of my own love. I am precious, a child of the one. I'm not too little or too much. I'm not too little or too much. I'm not too little or too much. I'm enough just as I am, and I am worthy of my own love. I am worthy of my own love. I am worthy of my own love. I accept who I am, and I stand up and speak my truth. I stand up and speak my truth. I stand up and speak my truth. I am strong and I express myself, and I am worthy of my own love. I am worthy of my own love. I am worthy of my own love. I'm the light, the life of God. I I am precious, a child of the One. I am precious, a child of the One.
Hello, I'm Reverend Kristen. I'm the spiritual director of the Camarillo Center for Spiritual Living. Due to the health crisis that we are labeling or has been labeled a pandemic, also known as the coronavirus, the governor of California has called for all of us to be sheltered at home or shelter bound. So I am blessed to be with you today, and I welcome you to my home. Now, some of you, this might be your first introductions to the Center of Spiritual Living, so I would like to read to you our global vision. Where all life is honored as expressions of the divine, where people live according to spiritual truth, where humanity awakens to spiritual magnificence, where humanity rediscovers personal creative power, where we live as one global family, where kinship with all life prospers, where unity and connection is emphasized, where forgiveness is the norm, where spiritual guidance is valued, where we are called to conscious social action, where people have enough food, homes, and a sense of belonging, where there is peace, harmony, and justice for all, where resources are valued, cared for, and shared, where communities are meaningfully involved in service to the world, where there is a renewed emphasis on beauty, nature, creativity, art, and aesthetics. So that's who we are, that's what we believe. And we're just going to jump into it. This week has been really odd. We're in these really odd times. Never have experienced anything like this before. It's just out and about today, walking around my neighborhood. It's like a ghost town. Really strange. But it's a time where we're not socializing as much, and I'm a very sociable person, so not to be in the presence of my friends or the presence of my congregation, no hugging, no touching, that kind of stuff, it's been difficult, and I believe it's been difficult for all of us. The other odd thing is, what was the thing with the toilet paper? You can't eat toilet paper. Why everybody is consumed with trying to get so much toilet paper, I'm not so sure, because we know the principle that there is always enough. And then with shopping, there was a Kentucky couple that was at the check stand, and they were trying to buy 552 pounds of Mountain Dew. And they were told that they couldn't, and they had to put most of it back. But 552 cans of Mountain Dew. It's crazy, or incredible, or it's a wow, or that's a product you really, really like. Earlier in the week, somebody was talking to me about what was and wasn't at the store, and they were at Trader Joe's, and they were like, there's lots of cheese. There was so much cheese. Which made me start to think about a book from the late 90s called Who Moved My Cheese? You can see how my brain jumped around with that. The author is Spencer Johnson. And the idea of it is there's 4 characters, Sniff, Scruffy, and then 2 hem and haws. And Sniff, Scruffy, hem and haw, I'm not going to go deep into the story, but really it's about the cheese is the metaphor for what you want to have in your life. And we talk about this all the time, about change, and change is so difficult, and change is the only thing that's constant. It's always happening. And those of us who've been studying and practicing religious science for whether it's 2 days or it's 70 years, this is a time for us. We have been practicing and we have all the tools that we need to maintain balance at what appears to be such a crazy time in our life. So this cheese metaphor is ways that we have to constantly adapt. And the faster that we can adapt to the change, the more satisfied we're going to be. So for instance, we usually have weekly dinners at my house. And we haven't been able to meet up because some of my family members are in quarantine, other ones have been sick. So we're meeting via Facebook messaging. And we all get on a call and we're all at our dinner tables or wherever we're at. We share what we're eating and we're in conversation and we're in laughter and really deep conversations. It's actually pretty incredible. But we've had to adapt and try new things. And if I wanted to hem and haw about it and swirl in the and be in the storm of what's going on rather than in the eye where it's calm, we could get so caught up in the storm that we're no longer experiencing and enjoying life. So the quicker that we can adapt to the new way of doing things for now, the better our life's going to be and the more fun we're going to be able to have. Which reminds me, if you would like to connect, we're doing things on Zoom. It's very easy to get onto. If you're a little bit unsure of the computer, we can get you some help and get you on. But you can literally, it's like Hollywood Squares, sit and have a conversation with a number of people. And then if there's enough people that are interested, we will create multiple groups. So it's like a group of 6 or 8 people on the call, so everybody has a chance to say and get engaged on what's going on in their life and get some prayer and some support. So a Scottish novelist, he was also a doctor, born in 1896. He left the planet in 1981, but his name was A.J. Cronin, and this is the intro that's in the book, Who Moved My Cheese? Life is no straight and easy corridor along which we travel free and unhampered, but a maze of passages through which we must seek our way, lost and confused now and again, checked in a blind alley. But always, if we have faith, a door will open for us. Not perhaps one that we ourselves would ever have thought of, but one that will ultimately prove good to us. And that's really it. I mean, we believe that God is my good and my good is my God. And it is all good. You know, there is tragedy going on right now and there is sadness and there's that as well. But there's also these new doors that are opening. New ways for us to do things. So Ernest Holmes, who's the founder of Science of Mind, said this: I live in the faith that there is a presence and power greater than I am that nurtures and supports me in ways I could not even imagine. I know that this presence is all-knowing and all-power and is always right where I am. Always here. You can call it the universe, you can call it spirit, you can call it God, name it whatever you want to name it. That feeling that's inside of you, that's excitement, that is joy, that is love. It's with you all the time. So this whole month we've been talking about honoring the divine feminine and all. And what that means is it's not gender related, so it's not male or female, but rather traits that we all carry, masculine and feminine. Feminine being, in this week we're talking about nurturing as strength. So nurturing, also another feminine quality is the creativity within us. And to be able for each of us to have a balance of both masculine and feminine qualities. So we have a nice balance in our lives. So Ernest Holmes said, when we expand our understanding of the nature of God, we can see those aspects in ourselves and others until we are fully immersed in the oneness of that's who we are. Okay? The more that we explore and the more that we sit in contemplation and really start to, in Ernest's words, immerse in God, that we recognize that God quality, all those qualities are all in us as well, that once we get in tune with them and in balance with them, that we become in that oneness, in oneness of life. Because as earlier said, there's only one. There's only one. There's not two, there's one. And that one being God. Okay, so in this time of nurturing, in this time of finding balance as humans walking around in this world, I want everybody to know that we're not alone. You can physically be by yourself and recognize that the God within you is present 24/7. You're not alone. And if you're still feeling alone, reach out and connect with someone. Reach out and connect and have someone listen to what you have to say. And you, in return, listen to what they have to say. In these times of confinement, we find ourselves pulled farther and farther away from connection. You have to work extra hard, be more diligent on creating those connections so you don't feel lost. And at the same time, also taking this moment to really get to know and commune with your God within. So, when I was talking about the cheese, our cheese has moved. Our world looks different now. We don't have a grid map of how to do the next thing. Like we think we know, but the next day it might change. So we're in this flow of this, and as more that we can adapt to it, the easier and more fulfilled we will be going and exploring and expanding into this newness. So the time is now. The time is now for all of this studying that we've done, all of this, all the meditation, all the communing with God, all the prayers. The time is now. The time is now for us to be love and recognize that the love, the space between me here and you there, that space, to recognize that that's only love. There isn't hatred, there isn't fear, it's love. And know that and feel that and expand that idea that it's only love. Be compassionate. Be compassionate for yourself and everybody else that's out there. We don't know what's going on in somebody else's head, what confusion they might have or what fear might be going on. Be compassionate with those around you. And be creative. Creative, whether it's art or spring cleaning or whatever it is, but stay connected. Be creative on how we stay connected. You can do it by utilizing Zoom like we do for classes and meditation during the week. Hop on and give it a try. Branch out on Facebook or pick up the phone and connect with somebody that you haven't connected for a while. And then mainly spending this time to nurture yourself. Nurturing yourself and really sit in contemplation. Who am I? And what is mine to do right here and right now for service in the world? We're all here called to do something. Sit and just ponder and welcome the ideas that come in. Jot them down, even if they seem silly. Just jot them down and have a list. And then over time, one of those things that were silly might turn out to be the exact perfect thing for you to be doing in this world, in this new time. And join in exploring oneness. We talk about oneness all the time. And it's kind of a concept. One time I was up in the sequoias and I was in front of this huge tree with a bunch of people taking pictures. I don't even remember the name of the tree. But I just stood there in awe in the beauty of this tree with the wind and the air and just the sound, that I lost a concept of everybody that was around me. And I felt one with the tree and the environment. I didn't have individual thoughts. It was just this feeling of, it was surreal. It was real. I experienced oneness. Okay. So, please know that our center is not defined by our walls on 340 Mobile Avenue. We are our center. We are our church. We are the group that gets together and changes the world. We believe in peace. We believe in love. We believe in gathering and being in community. And now we're just needing to learn how to be in community in different ways. Don't fear it. Explore it. Connect. And know that I always end when we're together, when we're physically in a room, I always end my talk saying, please know that you're seen and that you're loved and you're honored here. And I'm saying it here virtually, that between the space, again, there's nothing but love. So my love I send to you. And since we can't hug, we're not around each other, we can't do the kick thing and all the other ways of acknowledging one another, I've been doing this 2 taps on my chest and then a peace sign. So that's how I'm going to end today, and I'm going to continue to end this way. So peace out until we meet next time. I'm so grateful that you joined us today, and so it is. Amen. Little change of scenery, so let's go ahead and do some prayer. Just join me and take a deep breath in and let it out. Put your feet on the floor, eyes open or closed, whatever works for you. And here we go. Oh, how good it is to know that there is only one God, that there's only one source. Call it Mother, Father, God, Universe, whatever name you would like to give it. And I know it shows up as the wind and the blowing leaves and trees. And it shows up as compassion and love and peace. All of that, I know, is what God is. It's only a little slice of what God is, because God is all there is, bigger than our minds can even wrap our heads around. And I know that each one of us has that God substance, or made up of it. So we have God flowing through in and as us. We just need to open our eyes and open our hearts and recognize that it's there. So I claim and I know for each one of us that our relationships are fabulous. That as we enter this new odd time, that we are finding ways to still connect with our friends in loving, compassionate ways. I know that our health, that our bodies are working in divine right order. I close my eyes and I recognize every single cell in my body is activated with love and perfect health, and it works with ease. And lastly, for abundance, if anybody is experiencing a financial trigger or time because of what's happening right now, I recognize that for each of us, right here and right now, that we have all that we need, that our needs are met. So I release the fear, I let the fear wash off of me, and I claim what I know to be true. I claim love, I claim peace, I claim wisdom, and that I know that I am the center of the storm, that the chaos flailing around, that I have my peace, you have your peace. Whew, how good it is to know the truth. It is amazing to know the truth. So I simply, in gratitude, am so, so grateful for everything that I have and everything that is yet to be. I'm in that wow state. So I just, in gratitude, release my words, my spoken words into the law, for the law of the universe only says yes. So all the words spoken are already in action with the mind of God. I just lay them down. It's already done. And together we say, and so it is. Amen.
We're going to step into conscious giving now. How grateful I am for my life. How grateful I am for your life. How grateful I am for the abundance that flows from the one source to us all. So as we consciously give, I want you to just give from that love of your heart to the center. There is a link right below this video or in the chat. And all you need to do is go there. Just be generous with a beautiful Camarillo Center for Spiritual Living. This beautiful community is going to continue on no matter what's going on in the world. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. This beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life. This beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. My beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life. My beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life. And let's just take a moment to bless all that has been given, knowing it returns back on the return current from the divine, fully pressed down, full and overflowing. I am so grateful, and so it is. We're going to do a song for you now. It's going to allow you to go into the stillness. These words were inspired by Reverend Grace. She wrote them out as an affirmation one Sunday, and it inspired this song. In the stillness, I can hear the voice divine that comes when I call. I can hear the voice divine that comes when I call. The infinite speaks in the stillness. The infinite speaks when I take the time to listen. The infinite speaks. May I have ears to hear. Call, I call. The infinite speaks in the stillness. The infinite speaks when I take the time to listen. The infinite speaks. May I have ears to hear. Call, I call. In the stillness, I can hear the voice divine that comes when I call.
Thank you for being with us today. We have had quite an experience having church at home and providing the music for this service. So grateful to be celebrating with you that something wonderful is happening through me right now. It's happening through you. And so I'm going to invite you again to stand up. Let's move. Let's get in the groove. Here we go. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. Something wonderful. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. Something wonderful. Bye, Dean. Love you. See you very soon.